Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So, Tesla's Cybertruck has set another unofficial world record, this time in charging. And it is all due to Tesla's own homemade battery, the 4680 cells, that is just so underappreciated. But we have just got some news from other battery manufacturers that is struggling and is on the brink of bankruptcy. That really shows us how difficult it is what Tesla has done. And this news comes as Tesla has finally hit some high-volume production numbers of the 4680 cells, showing the world that Tesla is truly a world-class battery manufacturer. But the 4680 cells has just shown us it is on par with the best in the industry, but it is only the beginning of the 4680 cell from Tesla. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So you probably all remember Volkswagen's Power Day. They held about half a year after Tesla held their Battery Day, where they showed off the many plans for battery production in Europe that Volkswagen had, and one of them was the collaboration with Northvolt, a Swedish battery company founded in 2016. But Northvolt is unfortunately not doing well, as we could read in this Swedish article. Northvolt, once Sweden's hope for sustainable battery technology, now faces a critical juncture. Christian Sandstrom from Chalmers University of Technology highlights severe mismanagement, suggesting Northvolt lacked the necessary technical expertise to independently produce batteries. Instead, it relies heavily on outdated Chinese technology managed by Chinese personnel at its Skellefteå plant in Sweden, efficiently making Northvolt an empty brand depending on foreign technology. The involvement of Vexi Leads, a Chinese state-owned company, in controlling key production processes underscores Northvolt's dependency and technology shortcoming. While China poses more advanced battery tech, it opts to supply Northvolt with older, less efficient models, maintaining control through on-site Chinese operators. Sandstrom critiques Northvolt for being more an political and investment attraction than genuine tech innovator, using outdated technology that cannot compete with the modern Chinese capabilities or offers any real technological independence. This technological lag, combined with the management issue, has led Northvolt into a financial crisis, questioning its survival and meet the ambitious goals set for the European green energy transition. Northvolt was the company that partnered with Volkswagen to produce batteries, as I mentioned in the beginning. This collaboration included the establishment of a joint venture to build a factory in Salzgitter in Germany, aimed at producing lithium-ion batteries specially for Volkswagen's electric vehicles. Production was planned to start at the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024, with an initial annual output capacity of 16 gigawatt-hours. The Northvolt Skellefteå plant in Sweden was also the one factory that Volkswagen showed off in their presentation at their Power Day back in 2021. But the one in Germany is still not up and running, and the one in Sweden is still Northvolt's only battery factory up and running so far, with a capacity of only 16 gigawatt-hours. Yes, creating top-tier batteries is incredibly challenging. The achievement of companies like CATL and Panasonic and Tesla with the 4680 cells are generally impressive. Even pure battery companies like Northvolt that doesn't do anything else but batteries is struggling, but Tesla has finally got their production of the 4680 cell up and running in high volume, and have even solved the dry cathode production as well, and already have one Cybertruck testing out the 4680 cell with dry cathode as we speak. People like to bash Tesla for the delay in their 4680 cells production, not understanding just how big a task Tesla has taken on here by making their 100% own battery designed from scratch with new technologies and a whole new production method of how to produce a battery. But here, 4 years after their battery day, while delayed, they now have that 4680 cell in production in high volume, and per calculation by Jordan from the limiting factor, Tesla's Giga Texas factory seem to have a production capacity of their 4680 cell of 16 gigawatt hours on average, so they might have a peak capacity as high as 20 gigawatt hours already. For comparison, Northvolt, which has been doing nothing but batteries since it was founded 8 years ago, in 2016, only has one factory with a production capacity of 16 gigawatt hours with old, outdated battery technology. So Tesla has in half the time brought to market a whole new battery with new tech and dry cathode and a whole new production method, outpacing a 100% battery manufacturer. Tesla really does not get all the credit they deserve for this amazing achievement they have done with their 4680 cell and the production of it. So I really don't think people understand just how big an achievement Tesla's 4680 cells production actually is. Tesla already have the same production capacity of the 4680 cells as Northvolt. Tesla is truly a battery manufacturer as well. I know people are disappointed with the battery, that as we have not seen all the promises yet that Tesla showed off at the battery day, but Tesla needs to get everything they talked about in place to get all the benefits from this battery. But we are seeing that Tesla is sandbagging when it comes to the battery's charging capabilities. The Cybertruck Czech Republic has got the Cybertruck to their country with plates and everything, and is driving around in the Czech Republic. And a post on X have shown that the Tesla Cybertruck achieved an impressive charging speed of over 400 kilowatts, with mentions of reaching up to 405 kilowatt on a 600 kilowatt charger. This event was highlighted during the launch of an ultra-fast charging station by eJoin in Bratislava in Slovakia. So Tesla is riding 250 kilowatt charging speed on the Cybertruck on their website, but that is clearly sandbagging its true potentials. So in an article about the charging speed, they asked the question why we have not seen this charging speed in the US of the Cybertruck, and Tesla owner Slovakia shared this post on X. In your article, you placed the question why such charging speed has not been reached in the US. Yes, the 800 volt charging in the US are capped at 500 amps, which are reached only for 400 volt charging, but limited to 440 amps for the 800 volt system. This is due to the CCS standard, but as you can see, these can be exceeded if higher quality components are used. So it seems like the charging limits of the Cybertruck is not the truck itself, but the limits of the chargers. So I have no doubt that Tesla is getting their 4680 cell better and better and incorporating more and more of all the new technology they talked about in 2020's battery presentation. As they do so, we will also see Tesla officially increase the charging speed of the Cybertruck, as they have already mentioned, as Tesla is no doubt sandbagging what the Cybertruck is capable of. So while Tesla is getting bashed all the time for the delay in the 4680 cells, Tesla does what Tesla always do: make the impossible a little late. But no one seems to care about all the promises Volkswagen made on their Power Day presentation back in 2021, where they are also delayed on basically everything they talked about that day, but no one seems to care about that. Only about Tesla. But now we are seeing that Tesla's 4680 cell battery is ramping up, and we are starting to see that it is capable of more than what Tesla is willing to say at the moment. But I hope we will hear much more about that at Tesla's rumored battery day at the Berlin factory in December of this year. Because Tesla's 4680 cell is also on their second generation, as Jordan from the limiting factor could also show us, thanks to their teardown he was part of thanks to getting the 4680 cell from Sandy Monroe that I also got a chance to check out at the Tesla Summer Meetup in Michigan that Brian from Future ASA drove down to San Diego to be teared down by UC San Diego. Jordan was able to show through all that data he got from that teardown that the 4680 cell second generation had increased its energy density by 11.5% and was now on par with the best alternative that Tesla uses from their third-party suppliers, Panasonic, which could also indicate that Tesla is probably on par in terms of cost as well, and that will only get better as time goes by and Tesla gets even more economy of scale and Wright's Law get a chance to play out. If you want to take a deeper dive into the 4680 cell's battery chemistry, I can highly recommend Jordan's video. I will leave a link down to his video below about the second generation battery cell. But this also means that Tesla is not done with improving the 4680 cell battery, and that the Cybertruck that is charging with over 400 kilowatts is probably using the first generation of the 4680 cell. So there is still a lot of space to improve the charging speed of the 4680 cell, so I can't wait to see what the Cybertruck eventually will be able to do, as 400 kilowatt is only the beginning, as that truck was using today's or yesterday's 4680 cell technology, so the worst it will ever be. And it had a peak of 400 kilowatt charging speed, so not bad. So the 4680 cell is already on par with the best in the industry that is in production and in cars today, and not just some battery breakthrough you hear about that is in a lab somewhere. And in Q4 we should see Tesla ramping up its next gen 4680 cell with dry cathode as well. So the journey of Tesla's 4680 cells that so many critics have called a failure and a bad battery is not up to par, also because the Cybertruck could only charge with 250 kilowatts, which was very disappointing. Well, as we know, Tesla always delivers. Just not always on time, and yes, they have been delayed with their new battery tech, but Northvolt, that does nothing but batteries, has just shown us how difficult this actually is, what Tesla has done. And Tesla's 4680 cell is already on par with the best batteries in the industry, and charging capabilities seems to be artificially kept low by Tesla and by charging equipment as well. What Tesla has done here in only 4 short years to become one of the best in the industry of making batteries for electric vehicles. And when Tesla get its dried cathode dialed in, I believe Tesla will get ready for their next step in their master plan, Part 3, Extreme Scale. And not only start ramping up production even more at Giga Texas, but also start ramping up production of their own 4680 cell in their Berlin factory, where Tesla already has the battery factory in place, and probably also start production in China as well. Remember, Tesla is aiming for 3 terawatt hours of production of the 4680 cell by 2030. That might have been delayed a couple of years, but that is still an insane amount of batteries, and that is only from their own production of 4680 cell, not including all the cells they get from third-party suppliers. Tesla's journey as a battery manufacturer has only just begun, but they are already on par with the industry leaders, but have thought of extreme scale and manufacturing into the battery cell design from the beginning. So give Tesla another couple of years, and I think we will see Tesla start becoming one of the biggest players in the battery industry, with some of the best batteries on the market for electric vehicles and energy storage. Not bad for a car company. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.